We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the race and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle. Watch over there, it disappears.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the WWE 2K Universe mode. We are just 6 days away from the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Titles are up in the air as we are live from Albuquerque in New Mexico. We start off tonight's show by finding the number one contenders for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander have been teaming up in recent weeks, been on a bit of a roll, but after a heroic victory by Breezango, and specifically Tyler Breeze, they find themselves in this number one contenders match. Benjamin Alexander, Breezango, one of these teams will go on to face Miz and Morrison at Hell in a Cell. And then sticking with that, we look for a number one contender to the United States Championship. This time, two veterans in the mix as Randy Orton squares off with Dolph Ziggler. And in our main event, after the actions of Braun Strowman in the past 2 weeks, demolishing former Universal Champions Drew McIntyre and Aleister Black, neither man is medically cleared to compete at Hell in a Cell. So Ciampa's Universal title is still up in the airs. But tonight in the main event, Seth Rollins tries his hand at the Universal Champion. A victory for Rollins could get him a match at Hell in a Cell. So we start off here tonight with the Tag Team Championship number one contenders match. And out first, Benjamin and Alexander, who in the past recent weeks have formed a little bit of a union. And these two looking to edge their name into Hell in a Cell to become number one contenders for the Raw Tag Team titles currently held by The Miz and John Morrison. Alexander and Benjamin, a good unit so far in their short-lived tag team careers. Of course, Shelton Benjamin, a former tag team champion. In years past, Benjamin has taken Alexander under his wing, you could say. These two have really impressed so far. But impressive is what I would explain. It's what I would say. For one, Tyler Breeze at the front of your screen. An incredible show of resiliency, a heroic performance from one Tyler Breeze. Kept himself and Fandango in the match last week. It was an unbelievable effort from Tyler Breeze against the Street Profits. Can they continue it here? A victory here tonight gives them a place at Hell in a Cell. A loss puts them at the back of the line, which they've worked their way back up from in the past. Breezango, of course, have got oh so close to the Raw Tag Team titles on many occasions since they were drafted over from SmackDown. Which one of these two teams will go on to Hell in a Cell? As the match is underway, we go to find out. A collar and elbow. A lockup here by Breeze, and Benjamin used his strength to shove Breeze in the corner. And a clean break. A show of respect from these two, but maybe not so much from Benjamin after that one. A cheap shot out of the corner. Not in the corner. Ooh, went for the big knee, didn't get it. Breeze now up. And goes to work on that knee. Smart strategy there. Obviously seeing that Benjamin was going to use that knee in an offensive way. And now going for a big drop kick. Now turns his attention, a big right hand to Alexander. Showing him he's there. Went him in early, but took too long as Benjamin here with a reversal. There's Breeze. Up to the top. Hurricane Rana. Benjamin chucks him straight down with the strength of his legs. Breeze looks to be in trouble early on. Alexander now dragging Breeze to the ropes. Oh, big back body drop. Alexander on the apron. What's Breeze going to look for here? He set him up into a neck breaker. Great move there from Breeze. Irish whip now. Referee almost in the way, but a tag to Fandango. The Irish whip. Double elbows. Alexander back up to his feet quickly. Body drop. Alexander back up but drop down. Cedric still trying to fight in this one. Constantly back up to his feet. Not much Breezango can do about it. A head smash. And now just a hip drop. Onto the slightly smaller man. Rolling forearm. Going to look for a cover maybe. And maybe just to hold Alexander from his corner. Smart play there from Fandango, but stayed on the ground for too long. Cedric able to get to his feet, and he's got a submission maneuver locked in. Fandango going to have to crawl to the ropes, you would think. But Cedric had it in tight. Well, I thought he did. Those big knees, big legs, take down Alexander. Tango in the corner, kick down. Now stomped by Cedric. What is this? Oh, a big slingshot leg drop by Cedric Alexander. Tide has changed in this one. Tag into Benjamin. What are we going to see from these two? Double underhook. All knees. And kicked up. Wheelbarrow. German suplex. Great move by these two. That's why I said they've been impressive in their early days as a tag team. Tango trying to get the tag. Went for the knee. Benjamin didn't get it. Again. These two back and forth. Breeze now up on the top rope. Shelton up to his feet. Big elbow to the top of the shoulder blade by Breeze. Swinging snap suplex there. Doing what he can. Hurricane Rana. Little payback for last time. Now a kick to the gut. What is this? Ooh. It's like a... I'm not sure what you call that. An arm held backbreaker. Almost a single arm straight jacket. Benjamin back in this. A second wind, you would think. What is this? Goes for the powerbomb. Cedric on the top rope. Blockbuster. Oh, Breeze tried to get up. Oh, he stood up out of the kick, but Cedric, too much. Drop kick. Back and forth in this contest so far. What can these... Oh, an eye poke from Dango. Didn't see that coming. Into the Northern Lights. Cover 1, 2, but I think Breeze may have knocked Alexander out of the cover. Dango looking for it again. 1. This time, Cedric able to kick out. fairly comfortably, you'd think. Irish whip. Dango over the top rope. Oh, what's this? Reversal. Sunset flip over the top rope. We've seen the Universal Championship change hands like this. Reversal again. One. Oh, no. Cedric reversed Dango, but Dango reversed that. Tag into Breeze here. What double team are we going to see this time? Off the ropes again. Double. Body drop. Cedric able to crawl though. Poor play by Breezango, but I thought they had him scouted, but seems not. Ooh. That sleeper hold backbreaker. Benjamin now tosses Breeze over that top rope. To the outside. This isn't where you want to be if you're Tyler Breeze. Oh, but Benjamin took too long. What is Breeze doing here? Back in the ring. Oh, went for the elbow drop. Didn't get it. Elbow makes contact with the outside. They're constantly fighting out of it. It's Tyler Breeze doing what he can. Second elbow drop misses. This one in the ring though. And Benjamin. What is this? Went for the powerbomb. Breeze able to fight out of it. Well, he's hooked him up. Gonna look for the unprettier. Oh, went to take Cedric off the apron. Wasn't a good idea. And now all three men down in our ring. Breeze trying to crawl. Dango wants the tag. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Dango into the ring. Gutbuster. Takes out Cedric. Benjamin to his feet. Shot to the head. There it is. The Russian leg sweep into the leg drop. 1, 2, and it's over. Breezango continue their meteoric rise towards the tag team titles. #1 contenders to start off Raw. What a match we saw here. Thought that was it. That Northern Lights didn't quite get it. Dango hit a second one. Thought it could have been it. Wasn't. And then here was that little reversal in the flipping. The sunset flips. And then the Russian leg sweep with a little bit of pizzazz. And the leg drop. Put away Shelton Benjamin. Breeze able to crawl himself to Fandango while the other two men were down. And Dango came in like a house of bricks. Put down Benjamin, put down Alexander. The leg drop finished it off. Your #1 contenders to the tag team titles, Fandango and Tyler Breeze. We're down at ringside. Our second match of the evening about to get underway. And this one's for the #1 contendership to the United States Championship. Currently being held hostage by the self-proclaimed greatest United States champion of all time. That man, of course, is Matt Riddle, who won the title off Ricochet a couple of months ago. And has somehow defeated the likes of Ricochet, Johnny Gargano, and of course at SummerSlam we saw his defeat of Goldberg. You thought Goldberg, who took exception to Riddle's claim of being the greatest United States champion ever, I thought Goldberg was gonna take Riddle down a peg, take that US title off him. He was unsuccessful, and Riddle still holds that gold. It's a whole lot of stuff going on Raw that just shouldn't be around, but there's not much you can do about it. Especially when that little group of Ciampa, Riddle and Strowman hold as much of that gold as they possibly can. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Strowman and Riddle go after the tag team titles at some point. Completely take Raw by hostage. Could this man on your screen now be the one that takes the title from Matt Riddle? Something the likes of Goldberg and Jeff Hardy couldn't do. Or will it be that man at the top of the entranceway? Dolph Ziggler, a former US champion in his own right, as is Randy Orton. Both of these two would love to get those titles back around their waists and put the world on notice and build themselves towards the Universal title. Ziggler, of course, has had an opportunity at the US title in the inaugural Battle Royal. He was unsuccessful. Had a little stint in the tag team division. Didn't quite make it there. I have been informed that he and Robert Roode are still an item here on Raw. But with an opportunity knocking for the US title, I'm sure Dolph Ziggler jumped at that straight away. But for now, Orton Ziggler, #1 contendership is on the line. In our second contest, Ziggler came out strong, but Orton saw it coming. There's been enough of that in the past couple weeks. Orton returned it with a dropkick. What the hell is this? A reverse Boston Crab by Orton. That's new. You've never seen that one before. Orton pulling out all the stops in this one early on. Float around, neck breaker by Ziggler. And Orton wisely getting out of the ring, but Ziggler, he's done battles with Orton before, knows his tricks. Gets himself out of the ring as well. Orton now, oh, just an elbow. It's the bridge of the nose. And an uppercut to follow it up. Orton loves to pick apart his opponents. Loves to cause them pain and suffering. A methodical competitor is Randall Orton. Tree of Rose by Ziggler here. Just make sure Orton's locked in tight. Oh, but not enough. Orton gets out of it. What the hell just happened there? Ziggler just ducked under, put himself back around the ropes, kicked Orton in the face. What on earth? Tremendous athleticism by Dolph Ziggler. Got him up. Ooh. Almost a reverse power slam there. Drop kick by Ziggler. A little bit of payback for the beginning of the match. Orton back up to his feet. Has a hold of the wrist into an Olympic slam. Orton's feeling it. He's telling Ziggler to get back in the ring. That's exactly where he wants him. Hooks him up. Exploder suplex. Much more of a T-bone than an exploder. Not super quick on that one. Running forearm by Ziggler. Taps on the canvas. Went for the cover. Didn't get it. Just got the word canvas for a second there. But the Famouser. The Famouser by Ziggler. Could this one be over? Could this be over? No, it's not. Orton gets that left shoulder up pretty quickly. Must have just taken too long. Did Dolph Ziggler. But he's lining up for the Sweet Chin Music. Up in close. A super kick from Ziggler. 1, 2. And this one is over almost as quickly as it started. Dolph Ziggler picks off Randy Orton pretty quickly, I must say. Orton must have must have been rocked from that show of athleticism we saw from Ziggler ducking under into the corner. Thought it could have been over off the Faber set, but Orton kicked out. And then that super kick, 1, 2, 3, right on the mark, does its job. Dolph Ziggler wins this one. No fancy weird fiend tricks for Randy Orton in this one. As Dolph Ziggler is the #1 contender for the US title as we move into our main event of Raw. Well, it's main event time here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here on Monday Night Raw. The final Raw match before the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. And the man making his entrance, the Messiah, the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, robe and all. He's looking for the, well, he's looking for an opportunity, you would say. Because at the current moment, there is no Universal Championship. I repeat, there is no Universal Championship matchup scheduled for Hell in a Cell. Aleister Black was put out of action 2 weeks ago. He is medically unable to compete, not cleared to use his rematch clause at Hell in a Cell. The backup plan, the former champion Drew McIntyre, injured at the hands of Braun Strowman. He is not able to take Aleister Black's place at Hell in a Cell. Therefore, Tommaso Ciampa is still currently not scheduled for a Universal title defense on pay-per-view, which you would believe would be all part of his master plan. That's why he's got Braun Strowman and Matt Riddle, I was going to say by his side, but it appears they're not on his side at the moment. Holding on tightly to that Universal title. Says it behind him, this is his moment. He's taking whatever moments he can. Took the Money in the Bank briefcase off Johnny Gargano. Took the Universal title off Aleister Black. Took the rematch away from Black and McIntyre. Has taken hostage of Raw, especially in the main event division, as well as, well, one of his compatriots in Matt Riddle in that US title division. We already saw Dolph Ziggler as the #1 contender for Matt Riddle's title. If Rollins is able to pick up a victory here against a standalone Tommaso Ciampa, maybe he could be the #1 contender for that Universal Championship. Ciampa looking deeply and deeper and deeper into that Universal title. It means everything to him to be the world champion. Whatever it takes. That's what they say. Ciampa will do whatever it takes to keep a hold of the championship. And that's what he's done so far. A huge big boot to start this one off. Rollins reversal, but didn't get that one off. And another one. Another big boot from Ciampa just takes him down. Look at this. Oh, swinging. Air raid crush, neck breaker. Rollins down for a 1 count. Not a 3, but a 1 count early on. That's certainly something. Strikes big knee. Mocking Aleister Black of sorts. With that combination of strikes. Oh, thought he was going to get him up. Gets him up the second time. Vertical suplex. Almost twisting at this point. Tells Rollins Tells him to get up. Strike to the face. What is this from Ciampa? DDT. Oh, and I think he may have busted Rollins open. Yeah. Rollins feeling the face. The crimson mass starting to leak down from the face of the Messiah. Reversal. Sling blade by Rollins. Up and down. Big reversal from Ciampa. Reversal from Rollins now. Stomping away into the standing moonsault. Athleticism not gone for Seth Rollins, at least not yet. Oh, and Ciampa got him down, bridging into that Fujiwara. The Fujiwara locked in from Ciampa. Can he make Rollins submit? Pretty early on, you'd think, but Rollins able to fight out of it. Luckily for Rollins, but he got caught. Another one. A scoop slam. This time, what is Ciampa looking for here? Almost like a clover leaf. Ciampa working away the legs and the body now. Not just the arms. Rollins able to fight out of it. Luckily for Rollins. What is that? Thought he was going for the schoolboy instead. The signature drop kick. Ciampa down. Can Rollins pick it up? Pick up the victory. Referee taking a long time to get into that one. That's Ciampa now. Straight up to his feet. Rollins has him up. Curb stomp. A curb stomp by Rollins, but he's not going to let it end up there. Fights Ciampa back down. Oh, tried to pick the leg. Didn't get it. Look for the Fisherman Buster. Ciampa rolls him up. Schoolboy. No. Counter. Rollins in trouble, it would seem. Ciampa now. Double underhook. Fairy tale ending. Not a good sign for Seth Rollins. But Ciampa getting him to his feet. Oh, thought he might have been going for something there, but a reversal from Rollins. Maybe a mistake by the Universal Champion. German suplex. Still holding on a second one. Look at this from Ciampa. A third German suplex. This time sends Rollins out to the mat. Ciampa not gonna worry about following the Messiah out of the ring. Instead, waits and catches him. Throws him back up. Down goes the Messiah. And now forced back down to the mat, bridging again. Fujiwara. Will this do it? Oh, Seth able to get out of it quickly. Maybe saw it coming. Seth now, was looking for a flatliner, couldn't get it. No flatliner for Rollins, but a second fairy tale ending instead. The second one of the match. 1, 2, and this time Ciampa puts him away. No Universal title shot just yet for Seth Rollins. What the hell does that mean for Hell in a Cell? I thought Ciampa had it off the first fairy tale ending. Decided against it. Must have wanted Seth to submit. And then this reversal, I thought Ciampa had it off that inside cradle. I think I called it a schoolboy accidentally before. Seth, let's not forget, hit the curb stomp, but got Ciampa back up. Could have cost him. Eventually, Ciampa just decided on the fairy tale. What the hell is... That's Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano's back. Gargano back. Taking out Ciampa. Let's not forget when Ciampa took the Money in the Bank briefcase off Gargano in a ladder match. he injured Gargano. We haven't seen Gargano since SummerSlam. It's been, what 2 months now. Gargano back here on Raw. Street clothes and all. Taking apart Ciampa. Referee gonna have to come in to stop this. Not much he can do. Gargano just going to town, and now a tequila sunrise submission specialist, and Ciampa tapped out. The visual tap out. And then the Hurricane Rana from Gargano. This isn't ending. Gargano just picks apart Ciampa. Well, I think we may have found our match for Hell in a Cell. Referee finally back in it and stopping it. Gargano finally going to get his chance back at Ciampa, you'd think. It looks like we found our Universal title match. Gargano undeservedly lost that Money in the Bank briefcase, and now he's come to collect the prize from Ciampa. What a way to end off Raw. Good to see Gargano back, but that's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Thank you all very much for watching. SmackDown just a few days away, and Hell in a Cell less than a week. I'll see you for both of those shows. And as always, stay jammy, everyone.